get us started, can I get a one-word suggestion from you, the audience?
Noodles.
Tom got one.
I heard noodles first.
Woo!
Noodles.
Woo! I remember my friend told me her mom made this delicious pierogi casserole with ziti, fresh mashed potatoes, onions, cheese. It's delicious. And I took it, I made it even better. I used lasagna noodles, layered it, extra layers of onions, double the cheese. She loved it. She's vegetarian and she loves those great, wholesome, home-cooked meals.
That kind of reminds me of a time I was dating this girl and I wanted to impress her, so I wanted to make her homemade stuffed shells. So I called my grandmother because she had this great recipe. She always made wonderful stuffed shells. To call her, Grandma, I really need your recipe. I want to impress this girl. And she's like, oh, what's her name? And I was like, oh, her name's Jenny, and she's really great. I really want to impress her. I think we're going somewhere. She's like, all right, well, what you gotta do? Go to the store, and on the aisle where they have all the macaroni, you pick up the box with the shells and the recipe's on the back. I was like, Grandma, I thought this was like this, handed down recipe throughout the years, and she's like, it is, but it's on the back of the box.
My mom also makes like the most amazing stuffed shells. My mom, like when I was growing up, she was like the weekend cook. She only cooked on the weekend, and my dad always cooked during the week because he got home earlier. And she would go to parties, and my dad would always be like, yeah, she never cooks. And she'd get so pissed off, she would just be like, Harley, how could you say that? I'm a very good cook.
My mother used to cook quite a bit when I was growing up. I'm Pennsylvania Dutch, and so we never got a carb we didn't like. So I was dating a girl one time who was on like an Atkins kind of diet and stuff. So I said to my mom, I'm bringing Tina over for dinner. So you can have carbs tonight. And she just looked at me like I had slapped her. And she said, well, I won't make baked potatoes. We just have cornbread. No, that's a carbohydrate. We can't do that. She said, well, that's not a problem. She said, why don't we can do sweet potatoes. I'm like, no, that's carb too. So the woman was literally unable, despite 10 attempts, to identify what a carbohydrate actually is.
I did the Atkins diet once. It was hard. The hardest part was you can't drink beer, but you can drink vodka. I was like, okay. So I went to a wedding, and the food was all carb-based, so I couldn't have anything. They had some chicken and some beef, so I ate some of that. But I was drinking vodka the entire night. Of course, I got hammered at this wedding, and it happened to be a coworker's. And I got sick in the bathroom, threw up all over the place in the bathroom at this glamorous hall that they had. And the manager came over, and he was so sweet. He was so nice because I just destroyed his bathroom, but he wanted to make sure I was okay. And first thing I say to him was like, hey, nice pants, buddy, because he had these lounge pants on with chili peppers. And that kind of pushed him over the edge, and I got thrown out. And I just should have eaten the noodle entree, I guess.
Woo.
Okay, Mom, this is really important. Bob's coming over tonight, and he doesn't eat any vegetables. He's completely allergic to vegetables.
Well, that's not a problem. We don't have to have carrots like we do every night.
Good. I mean, like a good hamburger.
No, I can do green beans. We have lots of green beans.
No, that's a vegetable, green beans.
Ding dong.
Once you get the door, I'll try to figure this out.
Hey, Bob, thanks for coming over. Mom's working on dinner right now.
Oh, it means so much to me that you want to introduce me to your mom.
Mom, this is Bob.
Hi.
How are you, Bob?
So,
Hope you brought your appetite.
I did. Suzanne told me that she told you about my dietary needs, and that's so nice of you.
We are not having carrots or green beans tonight.
You're having hamburgers.
Nice.
It's gonna be great. A little bit of cheese on top, ranch dressing, the way you like it.
Wow, I'm starving.
I actually thought we'd break the hamburgers up maybe on a nice tossed salad, just to kind of liven things up.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I know you mean well, but I can't have tossed salad. It's
Well, we could
Yeah.
really just do it on a bed of like microgreens. We wouldn't have to toss it.
I'm sorry. I know it seems rude of me, but I can't eat microgreens. I will die.
You're doing this to hurt me, aren't you?
No.
This is the fourth guy you brought home. He doesn't like microgreens, doesn't like carrots, he doesn't like green beans.
It's not that he doesn't like them, he's allergic to vegetables. He can't help that.
Actually, like, the vegetables, like, haven't, like, come into this room, right? Because if they even, like, if I'm even in the same room as a vegetable.
Well, you actually have your bottom up against my refrigerator. It's full of produce. I mean, that's...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mom,
Who
you're
keeps
ruining
their
this for me.
refrigerator next to the front door?
I get produce deliveries twice a day. I had to move the refrigerator here to make it easier for myself.
Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of Bob.
Look, your father is the rutabaga king. I was going to find out sooner or later. I don't even know what I'm going to tell him now.
Bob, breathe. I know this happened on potato day at school too. Just keep breathing. Bob, it's okay. Just picture a nice steak. Yeah, picture that nice steak.
You know what? Let's
Half a chicken.
not microwave anything. Why don't we could do some split pea soup?
Oh god.
Oh, please sit. We really need to talk about this. I was really impressed with the meal you made for me last night, and it tasted great, but I'm getting kind of scared that this is going way too fast for me.
Well, I mean, we both are on the same page. We know that when I cook you a meal, it means that we're one step away from getting engaged.
Yeah, that is a huge step to get engaged in, and I love the meals, and I'm just not ready to commit. I mean, God, it's too much to take on.
I made you eggplant parmesan, your favorite. Because we're soulmates.
Yeah, it's been 6 years,
Yeah. And
so I'm thinking if I don't eat it, though, it doesn't count.
okay, you wouldn't let me cook for you for 5.5 years. We've been eating McDonald's on every day. This is the first time. You won't take me to a restaurant either because you're afraid that that means something.
It does. If it's a fancy meal where you sit down and you have a napkin placed in front of you, that equals commitment. McDonald's, they're folded up. They're in one of those containers. That's just casual.
Why have we been together for 6 years?
Well, I like you, first of all. You're a wonderful person. We have a lot of interests that are the same, and you know, the sex is great. It's just, I don't know, it's like, just you and I together forever eating eggplant? Come on, let's ease up on the engagement rules, the food engagement rules.
I have been so patient. I don't bring you pastries in the morning because you said that pastries are what married people eat. So no pastries.
None. You could have been bought, it could have been bought at the store. You could have spent lots of time making them. Lots of time, a lot of love goes into making pastries. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that much love for you. I have enough love for you to make you, a baklava with like 15 layers.
It looked great. I did not take a bite, so that doesn't count. And my birthday, that cake was amazing. 3 tiers, strawberries. I wish I could have had some, but it's not happening.
All my girlfriends bake cakes for their husbands. They eat pastries, cook Parmesan. I'm the odd one out. I'm the single one, even though I've been with you for 6 years.
Yeah, your sister makes an incredible turkey dinner.
Isn't that a little too much commitment for you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chef. I've got a confession to make. I know we're supposed to be on WFMZ tomorrow morning to explain our new recipe. It's basically takeout I got from Meechum.
Wait. You're telling me as the head chef,
Yeah.
you've been serving takeout from Mi Chong?
Yes.
I had no idea Mi Chong's was so good. I mean, it's delicious.
We're only three doors away.
Well, we need to find out what the recipe is and make it ourselves. We're doing this on air.
We're doing it in about 30 minutes. They're not even open yet. I think we should just wing it. I think we should wing it. I know what it looks like. It's those little sprouty things.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good chicken. It's very tender.
Yeah.
No idea how they do that.
It's so good.
Oh, it is. It is. And water. You know what I do? I my own little touch. I have canned water chestnuts. I hide them in the closet. I just kind of right before when you come in from the front of the house and you see me finishing up, I just plate it, and then when you walk in the door, then I throw water chestnuts on.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. The show starts at 11. Mi Chong's opens at 11. You're gonna start mixing the ingredients. You're gonna get everything cooked. We're gonna cut away. We're gonna put the Mi Chong's food in. It'll be ready by then. It only takes 15 minutes. Cut away, cut back. There's the finished dish. We got it.
You don't think Hasiel's going to tell that I've been making something completely different than what we're serving? I can't lie to Hasiel Cordoba. This is how every job goes awry. This is not the first time.
Hola!
Hasiel, thanks so much for having us on your morning show.
Yeah, I'm excited, guys.
Well, you're not going to believe this, really.
It's hard to believe how good of a recipe our chef has come up with. It's so good, we might need to be a little secretive about the ingredients on air. I hope that's okay.
Oh, but part of the show is you guys are gonna show me and the audience how to make it.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is the camera. We're playing to this camera here.
Okay.
Let's see. This is very nice. This is an Asian bowl. Let me tell you about it. We only have, 5 minutes for the segment? My grandmother got this bowl in the Shantung province about 65 years ago. She gave it to my father, who then passed it on to me when he died. God bless him. He was a veteran.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, buddy, but if you could just tell me what the ingredients that are gonna be going in this bowl.
Okay, well, you hold on to the bowl. Keep that in front of the camera.
All right.
These are bean sprouts. Bean sprouts are what happens to beans when you leave them in a moist environment.
I kind of feel like you're kind of giving me the runaround.
Hasiel, don't, you're sort of attacking me here. I just want to make you a good.
We're on the
Chinese
air. So these are bean sprouts.
There's bean sprouts. We're going to put them, first of all, we're going to arrange them artistically on this Shantung plate.
Ooh, ooh.
It's all about the presentation.
It's all about
Presentation is
presentation.
very important.
Look at that color.
Okay,
Wow.
isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
Let's just look at that for a few minutes, shall we?
Oh, honey, I forgot to cook dinner.
shovel. 16 hours. I just wanted to eat something.
I just got the kids to bed. I just worked 2 shifts and I went to art school today. And I picked up the kids from soccer and went to gymnastics. I'm sorry, I didn't have time to cook.
Well, you know, we can always have leftovers, I guess. We had that chicken last night. It was edible.
No, the kids ate it this morning.
Kids. You know, why do we even have these damn kids? You know why we had these kids? You said it would be an asset. They would make us happy. What have they done?
We're living in a 1-bedroom apartment in Queens, and we both work 2 jobs, and they eat all our food. But we're gonna create a legacy with them.
Yeah, okay, a legacy. A legacy of eating everything and taking everything that we have, including our happiness.
Well, we have mustard.
Mustard. Mustard sandwiches again! Alright. At least give me the middle of the bread this time. I'm tired of having the ends.
There's only ends.
Only
You can't
ends,
eat
of
over the
course.
middle of the stuff in the bread.
They're 18 and 19. They can get jobs. They should move out. I'm tired of this.
Wait them.
You baby them way too much. That's part of the problem. You give in to everything they want.
I love my
Mom,
Hey, sweetie,
I'm really having a hard time sleep. Do you have any more chocolate cookies and milk?
Oh, yes, honey. I put them in your special Jessica cabinet.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Hey, how long has this special Jessica cabinet been going on here?
I have a special cabinet for Jessica because she gets upset if we eat her food.
Mustard sandwich?
Ooh,
Yeah, of course!
thanks.
I put a little lock on it. I know. I shouldn't give in to Jessica.
You give in to Jessica, you give in to Jimmy, they get everything. And we get the leftovers. There has to be a better.
Hey, Mom,
Oh,
Yes,
Jimmy, go
sweetie.
back to bed.
I can't sleep without a hobo.
Wait, whoa, hey!
But Jimmy, oh,
It's behind that painting up there? My God, you told me it was a painting of your grandfather, and that's why you're always looking at it.
here you go, sweetie. Just fresh from the Jimmy cabinet.
Thanks,
Come
Mom.
on, give Dad.
I love you, daughter.
Oh, we love you too, Jimmy. You sleep well, baby. You don't ever have to move out.
All right, so underneath this painting of your grandmother is nothing. Right. Come on, you have to have something for me. There has to be a hidden, hubby.
I don't have a hubby cabinet. You're not a kid. Only kids get cubbies. So hubby cubby.
No. There should be a hubby cubby, honey. There should be a hubby cubby, honey.
I'll make you an extra mustard sandwich.
Oh, thank you. There are your specialty. I have to say, you make the best mustard sandwiches. Thank
Oh,
you.
sweetie. I mean, I'll admit it. I love the kids more than I love you. I do. They're what I live for. I took art so I could paint these paintings so I could hide stuff behind them. And I work 2 jobs so that I can buy them ho-hos and you won't know about it.
I work 2 jobs so I can buy you paint and brushes so you can fulfill your dream.
I'm painting for the children and hiding stuff behind the paintings that I can give to them and not give to you. Yes, that's my dream. My children are my life. That's not a crime.
It's not a crime to love, you're right. It's not. But I'm famished. I'm famished. I can't keep living like this.
I think there's some crumbs in the cabinet from the other slumber party. You could just kind of lick it.
You want me to get up on a ladder or a chair and lick a cabinet? That's your solution to this?
Yes. I want you to lick the cabinet.